Morning, ladies and gentlemen, I'm meadsy69. Welcome back to the channel and a quick replay video for you today. I wanted this in its own replay video, because it is truly amazing. It really is a fantastic game. Now, we all know that E50M is one of the strongest tier 10 medium tanks. It has the armor, it's got DPM, it's heavy, it's got speed, it's got everything. It's got absolutely everything, but it still takes a little bit of skill to play the tank. Now, we're going to watch Mr. Anubis. Mr. Anubis, I bow to you, because what a game we are about to see. We are on Castilla, and he is in a platoon with another E50M. So two E50Ms together, absolutely brutal in the right hands. Two good players in the E50M is very, very hard to deal with. Now, I did have to check his stats afterwards, not because I want to know if he's a good player or a bad player. I know the clan, I know he's in a good player, I know that he's platoon mate as well, he's a good player. These are very good players. I just wanted to see if this was bot matchmaking or not, but yeah, it's not bot matchmaking. It's just a fantastic game. So of course, him and his platoon mate are going to push the middle here. Now, what he's going to do is push this side whilst his platoon mate goes up on the right side, and of course he is going to get the spots. He's got the rock here for a little bit of cover if any of the other tanks come around, any of the heavies or the tank destroyers come around. He does have this rock, and this tank has a very strong turret as well, and he's kind of lucky because he has the FV4202 in front of him. Now, if the FV4202 is running the Hesh gun, then he really wouldn't be able to penetrate this E50M behind the rock. Yeah, he's going to do some splash damage. If he's aiming, he might be able to get an APCR into his turret. But yeah, overall, I think his connection has gone, and you can see that the Leopard 1 is there, but they do have cover. Now, no one has been spotted by C, and that can, well, now they have, but the E100 decided that he wanted to come and help the medium tanks, which is fair enough, not a bad choice. And if he was a decent player, he could have scared these two mediums, because there's only two mediums here. If the FV4202 would have not lost his connection, then they could have been overrun. These two E50Ms could have been overrun, but now the FV4202 is gone. The Leopard has run away. He's run away. He's smart, and left actually now two heavies. God knows what the IS-7 is doing, but also there is a waffle there. Now, basically, it was a 2 versus 4 here. The IS-7 just has no idea. The E100 has no idea. So that, of course, does help these two guys. They don't, I mean, they'll be able to finish this on their own, surely. They don't need a team. They don't need their team. I mean, you can see the team over that side trying to deal with two heavy tanks. You can see in the mini-map the Leopard going towards the waffle. So these guys are just farming. These guys are absolutely farming. And I know what the comments are going to be. The comments are like it every single high damage game. Oh, it's easy to get that damage when you're up against a team like that. No, it's not. No, it's not easy to get this damage when you're up against a team like this. We've all had bad teams like this. We've all come up against bad teams. We've all been on the same team as bad teams like this. But have you all got this kind of damage that this guy is going to get? No. So before anyone says, oh, it's easy to get that much damage when he's up against, no, it's not. Regardless of how bad your team is, unless it is bot matchmaking, which does become a lot easier, it's still hard to get the damage, even in bot matchmaking. But it's a lot easier than matchmaking like this. So having said that, it is now a 3 versus 5. The E100, that was a risky move. That was a very risky move that he did, but you know, you got to take risks every now and again, and he took the risk, and now the E100 has gone. Unfortunately, his platoon mate has gone as well, but they held this side really, really well, and he's managed to farm up 6.3k damage. And now that the IS-7 is pushing, he's now going to side scrape against this this wall. He knows that the IS-7 isn't the best of players, because the IS-7 wouldn't have been in the position he's at. So even if he's up against bad players, it's going to be now a 2 versus 4. Of course, the other heavy on his team is getting ripped apart over that side of the map. You can see he's about to die, and he's managed to farm this IS-7. Okay, yeah, there was a couple of bad players, but now being on 800 hit points against 3 tanks is still difficult. It's still difficult. Now he's on 4 kills and 7,600 damage. It's 4 kills, 7,600 damage, and he's also blocked 2,300 damage. So he wouldn't have won this game if he wouldn't have got his tank into the position where he can bounce shots. So now he really still needs to deal with this Leopard 1, because he has DPM, and at least the Leopard 1 had a bit of sense moving out the way. Now, of course, I know you're all going to watch this, and we're all going to pray. We all pray for a team like this. Of course, we all pray for a team like this. But you guys, and myself included, we probably come up against a team like this many, many times. But we've still died because we haven't played the tank properly. We haven't gotten ourselves into a decent position. This Emil there, even calling him an idiot. Like, seriously, he's on 8k damage, 4 kills, and he's the idiot. Yeah, GG. They're also winning on supremacy points at the moment, so there's no reason to panic. You know, just stay in the higher ground, don't overextend. He does need to, however, to take care of this Leopard, and he knows that. He's going to use the rock now and try to get a shot into the hatch or the turret of the ST1, which isn't an easy pen, of course, whilst staying away from the Leopard 1 as well. So again, he does take a shot there from the Leopard 1, which is very unfortunate, because now a 1 versus 3, he is a one shot. Not good when there is a tank to the left, to the right, and in front of you. So again, they can't get him from here, so he's going to be very, very patient and hope that the ST doesn't push at the same time as the Leopard 1, which is what they should do. They need to push together. He misses the shot, he can still afford to miss that shot and get away with it. The Leopard 1 is still there. They need to push together. If all 3 tanks push together, it's game over. But of course, the ST is very impatient. The Leopard now is very, very impatient, and again, he gets a beautiful bounce. That was very lucky and very risky again, but I mean, you've got to have a bit of luck to end with this kind of damage. Now, the Leopard 1 actually seems like a decent player. He's played really, really well, but hopefully our guy will be able to take out this Leopard. Now, he does have to be careful because the Leopard has fantastic DPM, but he manages to get that shot on the turret. Now, the best thing for him, he knew where the 60 TP was because he caught base A. So again, he plays this game so risky, so risky. If that was me, I would have probably run away, maybe run to base C or A to try and get the bases, but he doesn't want that. He's not happy with the bases. He's on 6 kills. Again, look how risky he's playing this, and again, I would have dropped down, but look at this, 1 second on the reload, and he manages to get the kill. How lucky can you get? But nevertheless, a fantastic game, regardless of how bad the enemy are. 9.8k damage, along with 2,700 block damage and 7 kills. That is how you play the E50M. With that block damage, again, none of us would have got that kind of damage. None of us, except for Fatness maybe and a few other OP players. But Mr. Anubis played it absolutely fantastic. They held the ground, they held the left, where most people would have run. As soon as they would have seen them heavies, they would have run. But no, these 2 guys standed their ground, they fought, and they was victorious. So well done, Mr. Anubis. Very, very nice game there. 9,800, almost 10,000 damage, and he also gets the Kolobanov and a Rezani medal to go with that. So well played. Hope you enjoyed today's video, guys. I'm meadsy69, and I will catch you all soon. Bye bye.